Okay, we're going to be shading this face. I've already erased some of the construction lines. If you've been watching the previous video, you may have noticed the difference. Um, but yeah, and also the jawline, I've changed a bit and I'm still changing it. The problem is, I see here the jawline's not long enough and the face is not, you can, what's the beauty of doing in pencil is you can erase. In paint, you could just paint over if you need to. Just changing the structure of the face, because last time I was in a little bit of a rush, and also at the angle where I'm drawing, it's easy to get the proportions wrong because it's elongated, which is not ideal. It's ideal for you to draw at this angle, but I'm doing with what I've got at the moment, and so we all have to do sometimes. Let's go and do reshape the eyes as well. It's not being done right, but like I've said in my previous videos and that I've spoken about, go into your right brain, forget language, forget about this is an eye, this is a pupil, this is a this or that. Very important thing about the eyes and making the face come alive is leaving that little spot of light, and check carefully. Observation is key. Look at different subtle, I don't know if you can see this on the camera because I can't see on the camera, these little subtle pieces of light are very important to give life to a drawing, and it's very important that you include them when you do sketch. Remember, always light lines. You can always go darker, but you can't go lighter. Observe is key. With double little fold there. Pencil is not sharp enough. It's a very important thing as well, because you don't necessarily draw with the tip of the pencil, but sometimes you need to put in a line or two. Like I showed earlier on in the generic portrait sketch, that the nose is not defined by lines but more by shadows, and shadows upon shadows. Look at the mouth, look at the various degrees of shading in the mouth. I'm not going to do the entire face in this sketch. What I'll do is I'll finish it up and then I'll post it, but I'm just giving you an indication of how you should go about making your sketch a little more realistic. Remember also, always, it takes practice. It's not a matter of watching this video and making a perfect sketch. Some of you may, but I think most won't. And I mean, I'm also evolving and developing as I go along. There's a lot of work involved in every time you draw, every time you practice, you get better and better and better. And that's the way it works. Don't try and achieve symmetry or anything like that, because the face is not symmetrical. Just try and ensure that your eyes are situated more or less in the same spot in the eye, in the overall eye, so that it doesn't look like the person has a squint. Here there's no light in the eyes. I'm not going to put it there because it's just a tiny teensy bit. Don't want it to look dead either. Just giving you a glimpse and an indication of how the shading would be. In a future video I will show you the completed sketch, and then but just to give you a bit of cross hatching here, just to give you a bit of an idea of how this is a model, so she hasn't got many lines in her face. An old lady or gentleman would be actually a perfect subject for a character sketch that gives you a good idea of wrinkles and how to do things differently. I think I'm going to use a darker pencil here just to I just want to give you a bit of an idea of how you would go about doing the sketch. You would finish up the face first and then do the hair, because the hair is the frame to the face. And you can see how this is progressing. I'm going all over. Shouldn't do that. I should stick to one area and finish it up. But it's the way you go about it is your choice. It's all I always feel that imperfect faces are the most rewarding to draw, because you get so much character out of it. This is a beautiful perfect face, but yes, this is a beautifully perfectly made up face. I've been to a photo shoot once or twice, and the made up one, the one wasn't made up, it was just a natural shoot, but the perfectly made up one, I looked like the Queen of England at the latest age when I looked in a mirror, but in the photographs it looked stunning, you know. I looked like a real model. But yeah, that's not the way the cookie crumbles always. And even with models, there's a little fold under the eye. Yeah, I think I can't let go of this. I'm so fascinated by the process and so enjoy the process. But also I want to show you this because I'm offering portrait commissions, sketches and paintings, and I'll give you the sketches commission prices just now. I'll put it on the site. I'm not going to obviously quote them on here because yeah, not talking too much and too long, although I have. Okay, all right, you can see the face is taking shape and it's starting to look like the actual person in the photograph. And I'm leaving it here. I'll post the final sketch on the site. Okay, right.